Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. In a world of talking animals, where creatures roamed free and wild, a young rabbit named Rosie lived in a cozy little burrow nestled in a sun-kissed meadow. Rosie was a curious and adventurous rabbit, with a twitching nose and bright, shining eyes that sparkled like the stars on a clear night. She loved to explore the world around her, sniffing out hidden treasures and making new friends along the way. One sunny afternoon, as Rosie was hopping through the meadow, she stumbled upon a hidden path she had never seen before. The path was winding and narrow, with tall grasses and colorful wildflowers lining the way. Rosie's curiosity got the better of her, and she decided to follow the path to see where it would lead. As she wandered along the path, Rosie met all sorts of fascinating creatures. There were chatty sparrows perched on fence posts, buzzing bees flitting from flower to flower, and even a wise old owl perched in a towering oak tree. Each creature she met told her a story, sharing secrets and tales of their own adventures in the meadow. But as the sun began to set, casting a warm orange glow over the landscape, Rosie realized she was lost. The path had twisted and turned, leading her deeper and deeper into the meadow. She looked around, but all she saw was the tall grass and the fading light of day. Just as Rosie was starting to worry, she heard a rustling in the bushes. Out came a friendly squirrel, his bushy tail twitching with excitement. "Hello, little rabbit," he chattered. "What are you doing all the way out here?" Quote, Rosie explained her situation, and the squirrel nodded sympathetically. "Don't worry, I know these woods like the back of my paw," he said. "I can help you find your way back home." Together, Rosie and the squirrel set off along the winding path. As they walked, the squirrel told Rosie about his own adventures in the meadow. He told her about the time he had discovered a hidden cache of acorns, and the time he had outsmarted a sneaky fox who had been trying to steal his stash. Rosie listened wide-eyed, feeling grateful for the squirrel's company and guidance. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, the squirrel led Rosie to the edge of the meadow, where she could see the familiar outline of her burrow in the distance. "Thank you, dear squirrel," Rosie exclaimed, hugging her new friend tightly. "I'm so glad I met you. You're the best guide a rabbit could ask for." Quote, the squirrel chuckled, his whiskers twitching with pleasure. "Anytime, Rosie," he said. "Remember, there's always someone willing to lend a helping hand, or paw, when you need it most." With a heart full of gratitude, Rosie scampered back to her burrow, where she curled up in her cozy bed of soft grass and drifted off to sleep, dreaming of the amazing adventures she would have in the meadow. The next morning, Rosie woke up feeling refreshed and ready for a new day. She hopped out of her burrow, stretching her long ears and twitching her whiskers. As she looked around, she noticed that the meadow was bustling with activity. Birds were singing, bees were buzzing, and the sun was shining brightly in the sky. Rosie decided to explore the meadow once again, this time with her new squirrel friend by her side. Together, they discovered hidden streams, secret gardens, and even an old, gnarled tree with a door that swung open to reveal a hidden room. Inside the room, Rosie and the squirrel found a treasure trove of wonders. There were sparkling crystals, shimmering jewels, and even a magical amulet that granted the wearer the power to communicate with animals. Rosie's eyes grew wide with wonder as she explored the room. She had never seen anything so amazing in her life. The squirrel, sensing her excitement, grinned mischievously. "This is just the beginning," he said. "There are many more secrets hidden in this meadow, just waiting to be discovered." And with that, Rosie and the squirrel set off on a new adventure, exploring the meadow and uncovering its hidden wonders. They chased butterflies, made friends with a family of field mice, and even stumbled upon an ancient, forgotten temple hidden deep in the heart of the meadow. As the sun began to set on another magical day, Rosie curled up in her burrow once again, her heart full of wonder and her mind buzzing with excitement. She knew that she would always have her new squirrel friend by her side, guiding her through the twists and turns of the meadow. And as she drifted off to sleep, Rosie smiled, knowing that she would wake up the next morning to face another day of adventure, excitement, and discovery in the magical world of talking animals. The end. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.